All right, so my name is DECosmic. This is going to be Van Helsing. Any percent, this is a licensed game for the Van Helsing movie that came out around like 2003, 2004. With me, I have some fellow PS2 enjoyers on the couch, if you want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm pmcTRILOGY. I've played the PlayStation 2.
You have, yes,
I have.
That's true.
I'm Oscar424. I've actually both played the PS2 and played Van Helsing.
Yes, yes. So we're going to get kind of right on into it. We're going to be doing most of this run without a memory card. I got backup saves just in case we need them, but you actually save a bunch of time in this game not using a memory card because it safety saves, or like saves for you every room, and it just loses like minutes across the whole run. So we're not doing that. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yes.
I don't know, it's Hugh Jackman, so we're gonna load into this cathedral here in Paris, France. 3 years later from what? I don't know, because it's the first cutscene of the game. So we're gonna find out, I guess.
They had their memory card in.
Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna grapple over here, and then we're gonna activate this cutscene. We're gonna go ahead and roll up. Rolling is gonna be the main form of movement in this game, as well as this grapple. There's also gonna be some interesting geometry stuff with the grapple going on later.
See, I thought the van would be the main form of movement.
That's true, yeah.
You attack by singing.
Now here's Hyde. He's not hiding from us, but we're gonna just unload our guns into him. We're gonna use this thing called enhanced ammo. It just allows us to do more damage. Some other guns have more effects, but that guy's dead now, so. And then he's gonna punch us through the roof here. No, and then we're gonna go on to the next level.
I like how you go from dead to he's going to punch us through the wall.
He got better.
He got better.
It was a flesh wound.
All right, we're gonna see if we can get this launch here. And can we get it? No, okay, that's fine. All right, so now we're in Transylvania, where we're gonna be finding Dracula. He's apparently done some bad stuff, as Dracula tends to do in most media that he's in, but we're gonna take him down. Our first stop is gonna be through this town here. We're gonna have to unlock this bridge, and we're gonna do some rolling on up. Again, we're gonna use the grapple here. The grapple is, you can use it for a couple of different things. A lot of it is gonna be platforming in the run, but you can also pull yourself to walls as well as pull enemies to you. Now, keep that in mind. It's gonna be very important for later, and exactly like, I don't know, 2 spots, but we're gonna load in here, and then we're actually gonna get to experience one of the few moments of melee in the run. A lot of this run is gonna be the different firearms that we pick up, but Van Helsing actually has a couple of blades attached to his arms that he holds, and we're just gonna use the melee on these guys once they stop beating me up. Sometimes Van Helsing will auto-switch in the correct direction. Other times he does this, and he doesn't move in the direction that I want him to. So we're gonna melee all these
speed run is movement.
Yeah, a lot of it is just movement, because when we move through a lot of these rooms, when we roll, he'll switch targets automatically, even if the target that he's locked onto is not dead. So, or if they're still alive. So we're gonna just have to.
I was gonna say, they're probably undead already.
True,
so.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. All right, so now we're gonna grapple onto thin air in a moment here. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna grapple onto thin air and then use that to boost ourselves through.
We gotta lock in?
We gotta lock in.
We gotta
lock in. Okay.
We're in.
We're in.
It's suddenly brighter in here.
We're gonna be making our way to the second boss, which is, his name is actually 4 question marks. I'm not kidding. We're gonna see the health bar here in a moment. So you see also here, he's still locked onto those enemies all the way over there because they're still alive. And here we're gonna lock onto thin air in the middle of the room again and use it to launch ourselves forward. And then we're gonna go up to this room. We're gonna grab the shotgun, one of the best guns in the game. This also shows us how like cutscenes get desynced. There's the shotgun right there. So cutscenes get desynced from their own audio, so that's kind of fun. We're gonna shoot this wall open, and while we're walking through the door, we're gonna try and switch to the pistols during the transition so we don't waste a little bit of time going into this fight here. We didn't get it, but it's fine. So he's gonna shoot us, or he's gonna grab us here. We're gonna just shoot him there, and then walk back. A lot of bosses in this game, like Mr. 4 question marks here, have moves that you're either gonna dodge or jump away from. This, we're gonna have to jump, and then we're just gonna kind of walk it back. We're just gonna kite him around, use the enhanced ammo to do more damage to him. You can really just use as much enhanced ammo as you want to end these levels against the bosses, because you're gonna have fights to build up the enhanced ammo for the rest of it, and then he's down. So we still don't know who he is.
Still don't know
but
who
he's
he
dead.
was.
Yeah.
All right, we're done locking in.
We're done locking in. Okay.
Okay. All right, so now we're gonna grab down this building here. Okay, that was a little strange, but anyway,
Look,
it's all fine. It's all
I don't know which way I'm facing anymore.
Hats are complicated, all
Hats are
right?
so difficult. I don't know how Van Helsing does it.
It's staying on the whole time,
Yeah.
dude.
And
Yeah.
actually, that's the thing that they track in the game.
Yeah, whether or not your hat gets knocked off during the run there. So we grabbed the life increaser. If your guess that
What does that do?
It increases your life. This game very succinctly names its upgrades. We're gonna pick up a speed boost later.
What does that do?
It increases your speed.
No.
And then we're gonna pick up the ammo replenisher as well.
Wait.
It replenishes the ammo. Yes.
I never would have guessed.
It's so great. We're gonna shoot down this door here because we're gonna be able to roll through it like frame one once we defeat the enemies here. So we're gonna get the full pistol ammo here. Enemies love just running head first into Van Helsing in this. They don't want to do anything else.
They want the hat.
I don't blame them. I mean, I bought one myself, so. All right, we're gonna go up here, and this boss right here is gonna be the 3 brides of Dracula. We're gonna fight them all 3 times. This first fight is gonna have 2 of them like powering up the other. So we're gonna be taking down, I think, Verona and Illyria in this, and then I think her name's like Marishka.
Wow, you don't even know Dracula's wives' names?
Nah, dude, it's fine.
What well of deep lore you know?
All right, so they're dead for now. And then Marishka here, she's gonna, okay, she grabbed me. I thought she was gonna charge a lot sooner than that. She has some charges, she can swing stuff, she can shoot lightning bolts. She is not fun to deal with. She grabbed me again. All right, I'm gonna, there goes the hat.
Oh, there goes the, all right.
There goes the
Nice.
hat.
Hang up, sorry.
And we're just gonna walk her back again. She's gonna do one more thing, okay.
I've
There we
noticed
go.
all the bride fights are such a pain in this.
Yeah, they're interesting.
Guess what we get to do?
Is it? All right, hat back on.
Hat back on,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
So
important.
now that boss is down, and we're gonna pick up the 3rd weapon we're gonna get, which is the crossbow. Now the crossbow is mostly situational. It has really good range, it does pretty decent damage, and there's like a couple of points we need it for progression. So we're gonna go ahead and grab it. There's a couple of gravestones that we're gonna have to shoot with the crossbow to unlock them in some sort of weird warped puzzle manner that is justified by it being a PS2 game. But you know, now we're gonna walk out in here. These owls here are really aggressive, so we're gonna try and, okay, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
Yo, go birds.
Well, I see your team, Jerkbird. Oh, no!
No, no.
Hat overboard.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Casualty.
All right, excellent, we're out
My
of there.
hat's off to you.
Woo!
Your top hat has become a toppled hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bottom hat.
All right, so now we're gonna just go ahead and replenish our health because I have been accosted by owls.
It's a hoot.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you know the Owls' favorite band? It's The Who. True.
No, not boo. Who?
All right. So now we're going to use the grappling hook here to get up to Asuka's favorite part of the game.
Okay. So, for those of you that are thinking of speedrunning this, welcome. This next room is evil because statues are not fun in this game. I'm pretty sure the hitbox moves willy-nilly whenever you want,
Probably.
and it is a nightmare to climb up.
Okay. Cool.
Plus, you have to deal with enemies that just don't want you to climb up and progress. It's just Van Helsing things, but you'll see
Excuse me,
Cosmic
there we go.
knocks the statue down and shows me how to do it, at which point you can't see me glaring at you right now, but it's okay, because we'll come back and
It's
do it
true.
again.
We're going to roll past these guys, and I'm going to get into Igor, who is sort of a pain because this is one of the few bosses that we don't really have ways to burst down. He just kind of hangs out wherever he wants during these fights. And really the big thing we can do is just sort of power up our swords on this fight and then just kind of try to stun lock him here. So we're gonna do like a decent amount of his health here, which is fine. And we're gonna grab the pistols out here if it wants to let me. Thank you. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and just walk it back on him too. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this fight can get surprisingly mean if it gets out of hand.
Yeah, for real. So we're just gonna hope that he is nice. All right, good. So he's down now. Yep, awesome. Now we're gonna exit this village and we're gonna be going to another section of Transylvania where we're gonna enter like a lab that's attached to a church, but first we gotta exit through the village. We're gonna fight this werewolf named Prince Velkin throughout this mission. We're gonna also grab this second half of the life replenisher here, or the life increaser, I'm sorry. And that's gonna give us an extra pip of health. Just a little bit added safety, so nothing doing. We're gonna move on. Now this drop coming up here, we picked up a first half of a life increaser earlier, and it has a chance to be one of three things. We'll see what we get here. Oh, nice, ammo replenisher, okay. So that'll dictate what we do here. We're gonna get grabbed by the werewolf here, and then we're gonna get teleported forward into the rest of the room. We have to take him down in order to progress, and you will always get teleported to that section of the room, no matter where you are when it ends. It's gonna be the same thing here when we enter this room, and we're just gonna use the enhanced ammo on him, get teleported forward. And if he just wants to roll properly, that would be so incredible, but.
That requires the game to behave.
It's true.
He's Van Helsing, not Van Rolling.
All right, so Velkin's gonna be kind of the same thing that we've been doing with the bosses so far, just unloading with the pistols. So Joker, take it away for a couple of donations.
Oh, absolutely. You're already getting a bunch of love here, Cosmic. We've got $5 from Tempest Mask 1000, who said, time to take a bite into this bloodsucker of a run and sow an adage of knowledge. What type of blood did the vampire take from the speedrunner? A, B, start.
Oh.
Much love, Cosmic, and extra hellos to Asuka and PMC. And chat, please, 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 give me all of your puns. I want to see the eyes roll. Please, please, please. We also have $10 from Herminator, who said, hats are cool. Good luck on the run.
Hats are indeed cool.
Yeah. When they want to stay on.
That's true, too. So now we're gonna head past these guys. We're gonna grab another life replenisher there. Most of these take very little time to actually grab, which is part of the reason that I grabbed them. There's no animation for him picking them up, and they're already on the way, so might as well. Okay. So we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna head into a fight against some Ewoks that have like really weird goggles and wield spears and stuff. So we'll see them in a moment here. But we're gonna also pull out the crossbow for this fight and then take them down. There's also we're gonna be kind of introduced to like, okay.
Wow.
Right. They're aggressive.
They're evil Ewoks.
They're little guys. It's just a little guy.
It's true. We're gonna just stand on this table as you do.
Little guy, big problem.
And this is where we get introduced to the game's combo system somewhat. So in the upper left corner, there's like a compass, and it racks up the kills that we're doing. And if you don't kill anything in the time that you start attacking, it will expire your kill counter, and then you'll get less money dropping from these guys. But we got a decent amount there, so that's cool. We'll need it to kind of just do the last buy on the last level. We're gonna hit this thing to raise that statue, which will actually unlock the door in the next room. You can get up to this door without having to unlock it, but it won't open, so we have to go and do that. This is actually where we're gonna get the upgrade to the shotgun, just called the, hold on.
Is it called the shotgun
The
upgrade?
shotgun ammunition upgrade. Whoa.
Damn.
You were close, we'll give it to you.
Wait, Cosmic, what does that do?
It upgrades the shotgun ammunition.
Oh, no.
Whoa. So now we picked up the speed boost as well, and we're gonna actually use that in one of the upcoming rooms. So we're gonna knock down this wooden door, and we'll see if he behaves, actually. Oh, so I was moving there, and then he just didn't want to move. Excellent. All right, cool. There will be times where you'll walk through a door in this game, and you'll want to move Van Helsing, and he just decides to stand there, and it's
No.
like, work with me here, Hugh. I thought we were friends.
Nope. Oh, the hue.
The humanity.
The humor.
True. This is also another example of the cutscene being desynced from its audio. There's the elevator. We still had to listen to it. And then we're gonna go down into this lab area. This is where Dracula is doing a bunch of experiments. If you watch the movie, you probably know what they are. I forget what they are, so we're just gonna keep it moving. Now here, we're not gonna grab onto thin air, we're gonna grab onto a door that we're gonna have to go through. What the heck was that? All right, so.
Things you want to hear during a
Well, if you watched the movie, you would have known.
That's true. So now we're gonna go on up here, and there's gonna be a bunch of like big gargoyles or small gargoyles, a bunch of small gargoyles that are gonna attack us. You see them all right here. We're gonna activate the speed boost, and then unload.
Wow.
And we're just gonna be going ham with the shotgun here. If you don't use the shotgun on this fight, it is quite not fun. So they're all done.
That's stone cold.
So now we're gonna run over to this thing. We're gonna clip through this floor because we still have the speed boost active as well. Woo! Okay, anyway. And now we have the electric gun. The electric gun is pretty similar to the grenade gun in DMC 1 or Devil May Cry 1 in its capacity. Also, we're gonna just kind of drift while we fall here. Sort of in its utility because we're gonna use it a lot for like certain things. The grenade gun is like definitely better, but
But the electric gun has a lot of potential.
it's true, yes.
It's shocking how much it has.
Yeah.
It brings a real charge to the situation.
Matters the current events.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I'm too wired right now.
Shocking.
All right, so now we're gonna fight Dracula. You both can keep going, by the way. So we're gonna just walk this guy out. He's got some ice pillars and stuff. And this move where he's gonna teleport at us as well in a moment, hopefully, you would think you have to roll it, but you need to actually jump it. Now, I don't know, like all of my fighting game time has taught me that uppercuts, you don't jump against those.
Yep.
But in this game, that's what you gotta do.
I was so mad when I found that out.
You can roll like halfway across the screen,
will still
he
get
still
hit.
tags you. So now we're moving into the Frankenstein cave.
I wonder what's in the Frankenstein cave.
Like I said, succinctly named.
This is the one thing that's something completely different from what it's actually named.
So now we're gonna just go ahead and roll cancel all these shots on the electric gun against these floating skulls. I don't know why this gun is super effective against enemies that clearly harness the power of electricity, but I'm not gonna question it.
Someone did not play Pokemon
No,
while they were
definitely
creating this
not.
game.
All right, there's that. I think we got one more guy over here, maybe two. All right, we're gonna go head on up here. And this is one of the points in the run where like movement is especially keen because there's gonna be two floating skulls that will do area of effect attacks that we just kind of have to dodge roll through, lest we get hit off these platforms here. We're gonna grab the upgrade to the crossbow ammunition, and then we get hit down there,
Yep.
you know, as you do. So
Just Van Helsing things.
Are
Now-
they laughing at you?
a little bit, yeah,
Okay.
they're like, but now they're down there, so joke's on them.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Not at all. So now the crossbow ammunition is actually kind of unique because not only does it allow the crossbow to do more damage, it actually adds explosive properties to the gun. They're still laughing at me, dude. It's messing all my movement up. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna shoot it at this door, and then we're gonna switch back to the shotgun for this fight against Frankenstein. And we're just gonna unload the enhanced ammo into him.
Wait, that's Frankenstein's monster. That's not Frankenstein. What? What is this?
See, the joke is Frankenstein and the monster.
Oh, true. All right, so now we're gonna go to return to Castle Frankenstein. And we're gonna fight these bats here. And guess what? They're also getting knocked down by the shotgun. I used to use the crossbow a lot in this section, but the crossbow did not have any hit stun attached to it. And they were also accosting me, similar to how they are now, but it was a lot more frequent. So I started using the shotgun on this section for that reason. We only need to take down this first wave of the bats. Excuse me, thank you. And there's the last one here. And then this is gonna allow us to just head on up to the next fight. We have time for donations here as well.
Oh boy. You can't challenge Twitch chat to something or ask them for something because they will deliver. The puns have started rolling in.
Excellent.
We've got $5 from My Hero Zero, who said, if he hunted werewolves using his shoe, would he be Vans Helsing?
Hey.
We also have $25 from Lotus Prince, who said, what is Van Helsing's favorite vehicle? It's not a van, it's a Mustang. They only had horse-drawn carriages back then. One more?
There we go. Yep, go for it.
All right, $10 from Sand Shark, who says, did you hear about the two vampires that got into an argument? Apparently, it was a real battle.
I love it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
All right, we've got $25 from Sushi Elemental, who says, Dr. Acula, come to the boss room. Calling Dr. Acula, please come to the boss room. Thank you.
Come meet with Huge Ekman. So now we're gonna take out these werewolves here with the shotgun as well, because they're just gonna go down pretty quickly. We're gonna have a bunch of enhanced ammo left over for this next fight against Prince Velkin, because he is still in his werewolf form. He got turned into a werewolf like pretty early in the plot. So,
Spoilers.
spoilers, yeah, whoa. Yeah, I'm sure people are just dying to not be spoiled on Van Helsing.
My lord.
My lord. So now we're gonna go ahead and pick up this other ammo replenisher, because one of the old strats for this game was to use the pistols to refill the ammo pretty quickly and then switch back to the shotgun. And what I started doing was, after the enhanced ammo here is gone, we're just gonna go ahead and open up the menu, refill the ammo completely, and then not get hit by this guy. And then he's gonna go down. There we go, nice.
Very nice.
Down. And here we're at Castle Frankenstein. I don't normally pick up this one life replenisher here, but I think we're gonna do it since we were accosted by quite a few enemies during this, as this game tends to do. It's gonna be right behind this wall here. So hopefully I have enough for the enhanced shot. And then he decided he wanted to, okay, there we go. He decided he wanted to lock onto an enemy.
He's locked in. We've been saying it, We've really been saying it.
All right, so now, if I can get past these bats, we're gonna be going to this second Dracula fight. And this one is a little strange. He's got some extra, phase where he, pins himself to the wall and starts calling, electric lasers across the floor. I don't really know what to make of it, but it's definitely a thing that happens. Okay, and then if you store text, or while text is on the screen, if you switch weapons, it freezes it for a few seconds. So that was great. So now we're gonna jump here. Also, hats off.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep. I don't know when it got knocked off. Also, the game ate my jump there. That was great. We're gonna walk him out again. I kind of want to keep him on screen. Okay, now we're just gonna throw some holy waters at him.
Nice.
As you do. And then the game also wants to eat a bunch of my jumps there. That's cool. But now he's down, and then he wants to make a ninja sign on his forehead, I guess. And then we're gonna keep going.
Hats back on.
Hats back on. All right, so now we're escaping from Castle Frankenstein. And this is mostly just gonna be sort of running through a few rooms. We're gonna grab one upgrade, so we got time for some donations. Let's hear more puns.
Oh, I think hats off again.
Hats off again already, yes, too.
Well, I don't have some puns here, but I do have plenty of love for the run and for you, Cosmic. We've got $20 from Lethal Placebo. Glad to be able to catch Cosmic during this sweet run of Van Helsing. Good luck and hope everyone is having an awesome GDQ.
Thank you, Placebo.
We've got $5 from KO'd. Yay, go DECosmic. This is way past my bedtime. We also have $10 from Batchy, who said, staying up late to watch this Van Helsing run by the action speedrunning legend Cosmic despite having work in 7 hours. This run is just worth it 100%.
Thank you so much, Patchy.
And we do have a question here from our friend Waz, who donated $5. Have you met Jackie Daytona?
No. I don't know who that is.
I feel like it's something we do in something to do with shadows, something to do with somebody doing something in shadows.
I
Could be.
don't know.
Got time for one more?
Yep, go for it.
All right, we got $50 here from Who Grooves On. I honestly had no idea there was a video game for the movie Van Helsing starring Hugh Jackman. I thought this was going to be a game based on the anime Van Helsing. This is a pleasant surprise, and we get to see one of the best werewolves in video game format to boot. Yes, please.
Heck yeah. All right, so that was actually the only instance where we're going to use the swords during the run. They're just very good against stone. I guess as stone working goes, blades are quite good against them. Now we're going to fight Verona and Alira here. They're going to be on the carriage. They have like 4 attacks between the two of them where they can affect the carriage in different ways. We're going to try and just end this fight with like as much ammo as we can, like enhanced ammo, because we're going to be fighting Velkin for the 3rd and final time. Oh no, we're not going to do that anymore at all. They're burning the carriage. No thank you. So now we're going to run on up here. Oh, that was not great. They were a little mean. But now they're down. Yeah, we're good now. So now we're going to go into Velkin. This is another fight where people were switching to the pistols a lot to refill the ammo for the shotgun, but we're just going to, unload the shotgun, replenish the ammo with an item, and then that was creepy. Okay, so. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Do you want to dive? Thank you.
Yep.
Hats off.
Hats off.
All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Replenish the ammo here again.
Now, as you're dealing with Velkin, isn't it true that Hugh Jackman actually voiced?
Yes, he is the
this
voice
game?
actor for Van Helsing in this game.
I don't think anybody else showed up except him.
I don't think so, no. All right, and he's down for the 3rd and final time.
I thought you were going to say he did the werewolf.
Now, we're gonna actually skip this upgrade for the swords because we don't really need it. It burns through ammo pretty quickly and you can't really get a lot of damage out of it, so nothing doing, we'll just move on. So now we're gonna move into the second fight against Igor, where we're gonna go back to Asuka's favorite part of the game again. But this time it's surrounded by all those statues we fought earlier.
Yeah, it's worse.
Instead of the sirens. Yeah,
It's worse.
it's so good. So now he's gonna, okay, he hit me, that's fine. But we're just gonna do this. Okay, excellent.
I shake my head. Not me
All
in that room for like a minute.
And now there's more owls again, did I mention that? Okay. Oh no, oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no, okay. Oh no. Okay, we're out, we're out, okay, excellent.
I mean, they're coming. They're not.
They
Yeah.
were still coming, dude. Yeah, jeez. So now we're gonna switch back to the pistols here. We're gonna fill on up, because he's gonna get a few new attacks in this fight, and it's really one of the reasons that it makes it like the most tedious boss fight in the run. It's because we don't have the phase where we can use the blades to take down some of his health. He also does a rocket jump like he's from Team Fortress or something. He's just got a whole new bag of tricks.
Yeah, he just got a kit,
Right? Yeah. We're gonna actually use
What do you think he keeps in that hump? Rockets.
This electric thing that's on the ground too, it does not do damage to us, but it does take away our ammo like crazy, as you saw right there. So we want to avoid it while also avoiding all of his attacks, which is a chore when the game isn't gonna let me jump. There's times where like you'll see Van Helsing do like a really weird short hop, and it's just the game eating the jump input and going, no, you're not leaving the ground, buddy.
Yeah, and that stagger that those attacks do is just so annoying to recover from.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh boy. All right, there we go.
Do we have time for a quick donation here?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. I do want to remind everybody that we do still have that new Super Lucky's Tale incentive open to attend the concert. When you do donate, please make sure to put your donations towards that incentive, like this $50 from Courtney Rail, who said, this movie was such a lie, and it looks like the game is too. I thought it was brilliant to cast Hugh Jackman as the lead, given the title is He'll Sing, but then he doesn't. Seriously, though, loving the run and energy of the Hat crew and looking forward to a week of excellent speed runs to help me getting ready for school starting soon. Thank you to the tech crew and behind-the-scenes people making this all work.
Can't stand it when I get a visit at night from the Hat crew.
I got news for you. You're part of it now.
Best start believing in Hat crews, you're in one.
Just wait till they lock in.
All right, so we're going to switch to the electric gun here for the last time in the run. Oh, boy, the rolls there. All right, so we're going to take down a few enemies here, and then we're going to go into a boiler room with like a generator and stuff. We have to activate this generator, and sometimes the hitboxes on it are a little wonky, so we will just adjust as things go, as needs happen. So they're all good to go. We're just gonna go ahead on, and if you want to drop in, thank you, Hugh. I appreciate that.
It's like a hitbox for the generators enough. You have Ewoks to deal with.
Yeah, right. So we got to take out a few of these guys just so they don't interrupt our targeting on the generator. Ideally, you would just like try and fight with the lock-on system in this game, but I would not recommend it. So
You can't just cycle lock-ons in this game?
no,
No?
you absolutely cannot. So we have to bite the bullet on this one. I think there's one more guy coming out. All right, we're good. So we're just gonna go ahead and start it up.
What you might not realize is Cosmic was skipping the generator cutscenes just
Nice,
then.
excellent.
Like second or two of them.
Yeah, right. So sometimes there's a real danger of getting soft locked in that room. It's the reason I have a safety save, but nothing doing it. Worked out. So we're just moving on towards the end of the game here. We got like a level and a half left. Smooth sailing. So now we're gonna grab the last gun in the game, if he wants to move correctly, instead of hugging the wall.
So we both know the answer to that question. Other no.
So now we're gonna go ahead here. While we go and pick up the minigun here, we have time for a couple of donations.
Well, absolutely. We've got $10 here from Death Tropes. Is this game based off that movie with Hugh Jackman where he has claws that comes out of his hands? Anyways, killing it as always, my friend. Stellar Couch as well.
Thank you so much, Tropes. Appreciate it, man.
I've got a couple more questions here for y'all. We've got first, Zelra asks a question with a $10 donation. What do you call a vampire that raises the dead? A necromancer. We also got another question here from Kiyubi799 with a $5 donation, and they ask, why are vampires so argumentative? They can never take time to reflect.
Oh.
All right. Okay. I like it.
That's a good one. That's one you can sink your teeth into.
Oh, yes.
High stakes humor.
All right, so now we're heading up to the final fight against the Bride of Dracula, which is just a Lyra left over. We just got to do a bunch of grapples here. We're not grabbing onto thin air here, though, although I assure you it does look like it, but... okay, cool, sick. Thanks for not rolling, dude. I appreciate it. All right, and can you cooperate? Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
You can see the progression of a Van Helsing right as they go through the game.
I mean, this house is a real fixer-upper.
All right, so now we're gonna roll through these guys. There's some very strange hitboxes in between them, but we can get through it no problem. So now, Alira here, we don't have the enhanced ammo for the minigun yet, but the minigun does pump out quite a bit of damage. We're just gonna kind of, oh, that was a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. All right, so she just killed me. Awesome, great.
That's very much standard Alira.
Oh yeah, Now fortunately, we're just gonna be able to load back. Even though we don't have the memory card in, the game does save all the checkpoints, so we're good there. And we're gonna go ahead and start the fight back up again here. We're gonna go ahead and use the speed boost here. And then we're gonna be able to just kind of walk it out, pump damage into her while we dodge her attacks. This is the big thing about the speed boost, is that the increased walk speed along with the increased attack speed not only allows us to get more damage on her, but it also allows us to dodge her attacks really quickly. And now she's dead. Ooh, all right. So armory here, we're gonna buy the speed boost for the last boss. So we're getting into the final level of the game. Now, pickups that we use actually carry over between levels. So we still have the speed boost from the last level, and we're gonna use it to run up the stairs a little bit faster to activate this fight. And it also is gonna allow us to kill these enemies faster. This is the only time we're gonna use the electric gun, and we're gonna hit it with the good old Hyper Viper beam. And then we're gonna grab the Gatling gun ammo, or yeah, the Gatling ammunition upgrade. If everybody wants to guess what that does.
I don't know, it wasn't clear.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It upgrades the ammunition for the Gatling gun.
What?
Thank you. I could not figure that out.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a scrutable game. So now we're gonna go ahead and run down. We're gonna use the speed boost here to run down the stairs, and then we're gonna go into the fight against Demon Dracula by just kind of hopping in the pit here. Twice. So Dracula in this form, he can block our attacks when he holds his wing up, but we're gonna be just kind of just, you know, DPSing him down basically. And then the enhanced ammo for the Gatling gun will actually just do like a bomb like this, or like just a giant explosion. So as you can see, it really just takes out a lot of his health here. So we're gonna do this. All right, well, he did that, that's fine. But we're gonna do this. Time's gonna be coming up in just a moment here. Oh.
I think Dracula heard you.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, Dracula has something to say about that.
for real. Come on, dude. And time.
GG.
GG's.
My hat's off to you.
That's off.
I take mine off, but it's underneath my headset.
There we go. So wrapping this up, I do want to give a big shout out to a viewer of mine, Gia Nix. She was really the first one to kind of start getting the runs rolling on this game, and she really encouraged me after she was doing after she had done her initial routing to run it. She was like, I think you'll like it. It's a great time. She was kind of over the moon when this game got in. She was like, I know you'll do a good job, so thank you for submitting it. So thank you, Gia, very much for encouraging me to run it. I appreciate it quite a lot. It's a cool game, so thank you so much. The shout outs to my homies in the Delaware fighting game community. Thank you to all the people in Mungus. Thank you to my couch. Thank you to everybody that helps out with GDQ on screen and off. And thank you to everybody on the back couch as well for staying up so late, as well as anybody that's in the general crowd. And thank you to Twitch chat and all the donators. Keep donating to PCF, great cause. That's really it. If you want to see more action game stuff, I run a lot of Devil May Cry. You can find me on twitch.tv/DECosmic. And just remember that evil has one name to fear, and that's Van Helsing. We're out.